Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome still. And today we're going to be talking about my 50 Shades of Green project pan. And this was made by or brought up by Amanda, Cece, and Jessica. I will have all the information below of the creators, the original creators, and as well as the people that are collaborating below. If that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I am not going to go over everything I have in this project. I am only going to go over the things that I used and have made progress on. So first we're going to go over the things that I have used and rolled out. This was a very smell good lotion that I had. As you can see, my dog got a hold of it. So I think he ate some of it, but he's perfectly fine. But for the most part, I mean, I don't blame him. This smells delicious. But I finished this up. I really liked this. This is something I would consider repurchasing. I used both of these up. I'm very excited. Now I didn't dig them out, but I used them until like the plastic was completely thing. Both of them are like that. So I'm calling it on these. I'm not digging them out. They were not something that I was super excited about, but they weren't horrible either. And then I finished every single one of these I used twice. So these guys, the two top ones, I actually used every single one in every palette at least twice, if not more. My dancing greens. And my goal was to use all of them twice so that way I could move on and hopefully get as many of my green palettes or green shades out. I want to at least wear them once. And then I used all of these, and then I don't think I used the blues in this one, but I did use that green and that beige-ish color. Next, I did move on to this. I haven't been using the spray that goes with it, but I'm going to start. I like the smell of this, which is funny because I do not like the smell of real cucumbers. But this cucumber melon smell I really like, and I think I might be able to get through it by the end of this summer because this is something I can only use now. I think I would have to use more of like an actual body butter during the winter because it gets so cold. My skin gets so dry, which I'm not used to. But this can actually, I think, work right now. And what I like about that is the fact that if I sweat, it smells decent, so I like that. Then I have this e.l.f. I swear I only have like, there's no way that I have more than two in here, 2 uses. The only thing is it's been so hot that I can't use this. It's not gonna stay. So hopefully I can get this used up. We do have a few days that are going to be in the 70s, and I actually am going to have to wear makeup those days because I am doing training. I passed my real estate exam, so right now I'm doing training with my brokerage, and hopefully I'll be able to get something moving soon. So I am wearing makeup more because, you know, as a real estate agent, kind of need to look presentable, and I feel more presentable when I'm wearing makeup. This is my Pixie bronzer. My goal is to just hit pan on this. I do not know if that will happen, but I'm going to try. Even if I can just get a dip, that would be awesome. Just get all these. These are my ColourPop shadows. I love these. So we are going to, this one, as you can tell, there's a dip going. This is the Campfire one. These are all collab with Christy. Campfire one, I love that one. I use this one a lot when I'm doing green looks to top everything off. This is the Like a Moss. And these were all never used when I first started. This one I use a lot on my inner corner. This is the Olympic. Because I use so little of this one normally, it doesn't have as much of a dip, but I love this one. And this one, when I'm like not doing anything, just trying to kind of run out the door, I normally put this all over my eyelids and just go. Put this on, throw some mascara on, lip gloss, and run out the door. And this is my Micellar. It's so pretty. So I think we're gonna, I would say in a couple updates, there might be some paint on those babies. My Thrive, I love this mascara. It is probably one of my favorites, if we're being honest, but I can't really tell you. And this packaging is so heavy, but I love this stuff. I will continue to use it until it's not there anymore. I've also been using this one. This is the Pixie by Petra Lash Lift 188. This one actually I think is cool. I have a MAC like this too. So the brush is like this, and then there's a tiny lower lash brush. I actually have a MAC mascara like this too, and I really like that one too. But yeah, so I've been using that one as well as the Thrive. This is almost gone. Almost gone. I'm like maybe 2, 3, 4 uses. I'm like down here. I have to like really squeeze really hard for this to come out. This, I literally have one more use. It's like down to here. I didn't use this the last time I washed my face. I brought it in here for an update and then forgot to do my update. So this should have been gone, but it's not. It will be gone by next update. That is not one of my favorite things. I would not purchase it again, but I'll use it for the time being. And I have been using this. I don't know where I'm at with it because I can't see. Oh wait, I can see through the packaging. So I'm like right here. I don't know where I started, but I'm up here. So I will mark that before I put it away. And then last but not least, I think this is the last thing. It's a lip gloss. And actually this isn't last. I have the eyeshadow still that I'm gonna roll in. I love this. I can't wear it if it's super windy because your hair will stick to it, but I love it. It's so pretty. If I'm just driving around, I'll just put it on. And then I didn't wipe my stuff off. I actually did a video where I did all these swatches, so I will insert that at the end of this. But since all those rolled out, I am rolling in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm rolling in 10 single shades. So all of these palettes only have one green color in it. So it's this top one called Water Lily. This is from my Face Candy Amazonia palette. This is my Violet Voss Fun Sized Fruit Sorbet. This is gonna be hard color because I don't normally wear bright colors like that, especially when I'm doing my makeup to go to work. 2 times, that's all I had to use it, 2 times. Then I have the Sea Foam color from my Wander Beauty palette, Wondrous Seascape palette. Then I have this, I call it my Mermaid Z. I have this like, basically I want to get use out of all of them, but I have this, it's like a sea moss green. I haven't had another sea moss in the thing. This is my Unicorn Glow highlighting collection. I know I'm not going to use every single color in here, but I do have a green, and even if I only use it for an inner corner highlight and not actual highlight, that's fine. I think these two I could actually get used as highlighters. I don't know about these ones, but the 2 other ones I could use as highlighters. This is my Etsy, but none of those things are in here because I hated those. So it's just an empty palette that I use. I have a lot of singles in here, but this is the green color I'm going to be using. And like I said, my goal is to only use everything twice. If I can do that, then I should be good. Now, the other thing I need to say is I recorded my intro before it even was supposed to go up, and I have been so busy. I just got it edited and put it up this month, so all this progress is over at least 2 months. So I may not be done with all 10 of these shades, but still. I have this green shade right here. This is my Soph X palette. I love this palette. I've actually used this palette mostly for the color Dream because I think that color is stunning and I've reached for it a million times. But we're going to be using Bali, which I'll probably reach for the other color too every so often. And then I have my Cult Mania by Bad Habit, and this color is it says baked powder, but this is Hysteria, and it's got this shift to it, and it is absolutely stunning. Like, I can top this on top of anything. This probably, I can get this done in like 2 days for 2 uses, but I'll probably use it far more than 2 uses because I think I've actually already used it a couple times. I pulled it out once I finished all those other ones and have used it, but it's not going to count towards my thing. I'm not starting anything till today. And then last but not least is my Leaf It Out by it's my Revolution Shook palette. And that is it. Those are 10 colors. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the video now of all the swatches. This one you can't see very well, but it has a green shift to it. It is so pretty. That's probably my favorite one. Okay, so let's talk about the swatches. These are the 10 rolling in. The top one is a shifting color, and it's hard to like get, but it's the Hysteria one. It has a green shift to it, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. My Unicorn Glow palette by Face Candy. It is that color right there, Wonder. So my goal for these is going to be 2 times each. So that's the second shadow. Well, that's actually a highlighter. The third one comes from, this is my Mermaid Z palette. Oh. And it is that shade right there. It's like a minty green. This palette is a mess. But yeah, it's a minty green. The fourth shadow, I don't know which one that is. Hold on. Okay, so the fourth one is this one right here, Seafoam. It's very pretty. It's like a green, light green shift. It's actually a light green color. It's very pretty. Definitely will get some use out of that. And like I said, my goal is 2 times each color, just to make sure I wear them and can roll them out next month. So my 5th shadow is the green right there. It doesn't have a shade name, I don't think. Nope. And it is from my Violet Voss Fruit Sherbet. My next shadow is from my Amazonian Face Candy, and it is Water Lily, and that is the matte color right there. I only have 2 mattes, a dark and Okay, so fourth to last is in my Revolution Shook palette, and that is Leave It Out. Leave that out for right now. It's the only green shadow in this whole palette that is like an aqua color, so we're just leaving that one out. Leave It Out. All of these only have one in it. Then the third to last color is from my Revolution Pro NAF, and it is the Bali. I really like this palette. I've used a few of these shimmers, and I really like them, actually. And then second to last is from my Soap X palette, and it is this shade right here. I don't know if these have, if they have names on them. I think it was on the plastic thing, and I don't have it anymore. And then my last one is from this Z palette. It's actually this one. It's very pretty. And it is right there. This was from Physicians Formula and Casey Holmes. So, yeah. It's the only green in this. Eventually we'll try to finish this color off, but right now that's what we're working with. And that is it of the eyeshadow shades. Okay, so that was all my swatches, and that is all my progress and everything that I'm going to be working on for the next month. I hope everyone enjoyed that, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever it is that you are and what time you're reviewing this video. As for my nieces and nephews, I love y'all. Can't wait to see you next time I go to Cali. As for everyone else, bye.